Hello students, welcome back to the class. Last class we have discussed about powers and different kinds of power. In this class we will going to the same topic, powers and different kinds of power. In the last class we have completed political power, technological power we have studied about technological power in the last class. So before last class we have completed about political power. Now we are going towards economic power. What is called economic power? This is our third concept of power, which is called as economic power. Now before going to the economic power, we have studied about the introduction, what is meant by power. Okay, power is a concept and this is a key concept which covers all the aspects of political science. Power, politics, at present the politics is viewed as a resolution conflicts where the different type of political parties, two or more political parties, if they have a different views or different issue, so they are coming together and solving their issues peacefully. Distribution of power should be done in such a way that all the people conflicts must be resolved. Okay, whatever the conflicts will be there, that should be resolved. And influence of power, okay, every person should have willing to accept it. If every person will and if they will accept, this will greatly influence the authority. Next come to the point, economic power. In the last time we have discussed how the technological power, some political parties, how they are utilizing the technological power and how they are influencing the voters. Okay, now we will go forward. What is called as economic power? Power is nothing but which is mainly derived by possession of wealth. How we can get a power? Technological power, political power, at the same time this economical power is very important. Most of the people, how they will get powerful? By possession of wealth. When they will control the wealth, when they will control large quantity of wealth, normally they will possess power. On the other hand, power, these types of power which are mainly related to the monetary as well as wealth, that is called as economic power. Now economy plays a very important role in taking a decisions for the liberal democracy. Economic plays a very important role for taking a decisions of liberal democracy. Liberal democracy is nothing but a democratic right officially. Okay, whatever in democratic countries, some rights are officially recognized. Liberal democracy means there are many rights will be there. These rights are officially recognized. So that type of democracy are called liberal democracy. So economic power plays a very important role in the decisions in the liberal democracy. The democracy, liberal means already we have discussed what is meant by liberal. Okay, this is originated from the Latin word liber, which means to set free from all type of restriction. In any country, whatever the countries, if they have liberal democracy, so their rights, the rights of the citizens are officially recognized. So whatever the rights of the citizens which are officially recognized, that is called as liberal democracy. Okay, democratic rights which are officially recognized is called liberal democracy. Now come to the point of economic power. In this economic power, if you see, the nation have possessed huge amount of abundant resources, large quantity of natural and other resources, have more economic power. Now for example, best example, any nation, if you see, whatever the nations are there, in any nation, if they have large quantity of natural resources or any other resources, they have more economic power. Best example, if you see, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, these are the countries which have large quantity of minerals. So when they have large quantity of minerals like petrol, they have large economic power. Okay, recently whatever the countries which are covering large resources, they have large power. Okay, so whatever the countries, yesterday we have discussed Turkey. Okay, Turkey is a country which have recently, they have discovered some gold mines. Yesterday in the news we have seen that Turkey have discovered gold mines. So whatever the countries, if they have minerals or if they have natural resources, okay, natural resources, if they have minerals, rivers, okay, minerals, forests, all this, the resources which are made by nature. So whatever the nation which possesses huge amount of natural resources and which they possess any other resources, that nations will have more economic power. Already we have given an example like Saudi Arabia, or if you see Turkey, or United Arab Emirates you can find, okay, whatever the nation may be, Vietnam, okay, at certain extent Vietnam is controlling some mineral resources. Like that there are many countries are there. According to the minerals, their economy also is mainly depends upon minerals. These minerals plays very important role to improve the economy. Natural resources plays very important role. Next, come to the point. So one more point is major newspapers and TV channels. If you see, most of the newspaper and TV channels are completely owned by big houses. Most of the newspaper and TV channels are completely owned by big houses and powerful families. What is meant by big house? Which are inhabited by the family high social standing. The family which are a powerful family, which are high social standing, they comes under the big house. So if you see that medias and newspapers and TV channels completely will be under the control of big houses, okay, and these big houses, what they will do, they will take full advantage of media to promote their opinion. Suppose whatever their opinion is there, suppose if they have any opinion, to promote their opinion, what they will do, they will take the support of media and news channels, and media and news channels, what they will do, these media and news channels will guide, okay, so they will motivate the peoples, and whatever the big houses, what type of personal opinion they wanted to spread, they can able to do by the support of newspaper and TV channel. So these big houses will take full advantages of media and they will promote their opinion among the people. This is one point. Next we'll go forward, customer culture. Consumer culture is very important. What is called as customer culture means, here if you see, customer culture is mainly focused upon spending the goods of customers, spending money, customers' money upon material goods to attain the lifestyle in capitalist economy. Okay, customer culture is nothing but, customer culture mainly focus upon spending the customer money, whatever the customer money is there. Customer culture is mainly focused upon spending the customer money upon the material goods. Okay, they will spend upon material goods so that they can able to attain the lifestyle in capitalist economy. This is one point. Okay, customer material goods means what? Whatever the goods which have a definite shape, definite size. Okay, that goods are called material goods. For example, computers, land, building, houses. Okay, TV. All these goods comes under material goods. So what is called customer culture? Customer culture is nothing but, customer culture mainly focus upon spending the customer goods upon material goods to improve the lifestyle of capitalist economy. So this is one point. Customer culture mainly focusing upon spending the customer's money on material goods to attain, in order to get the lifestyle of capitalist economy. Okay, for example, if you see the capitalist economy, we can find an example of America. American lifestyle is different. So in India, if you wanted to attain that lifestyle, what we have to do? We have to spend our money on material goods. If we are spending more and more money upon material goods, we can also attain the same quality of life which capitalist economy they have. Okay, like American countries. So this is one point. Customer cultures are also promoting a big way to promote the business interest. In order to promote the business interest also, customer cultures are promoting in a big way. They are promoting the customer cultures in a big way, big houses. So these big houses, what they are doing, they are promoting the customer cultures in a big way for their business interest. This is one point. So what we have discussed here, we have discussed, children, about the powers and the various kinds of power. In the last class, we have completed about what is meant by technological power. In this class, we will study about what is meant by economical power. Now, what is the concept of power? Concept of power is a very key concept because this will cover all the aspects of political science. Okay, politics are mainly viewed. Okay, at present the politics are viewed, and this is a process of resolution of conflicts. We know what is meant by that. Whenever the two parties have different issue, they are coming together in order to solve the problem. So that is called resolution conflicts. Distributions of power should be done by the political communities in such a way that conflicts should be resolved. Power is nothing but willingness, acceptance. Economic power, if you see, power which is mainly derived from possession of wealth, that is called as economic power. Economy is completely related with money, wealth, etc. So whatever the power, if you derived this power by possessing of wealth, that is called as economic power. And this economic power plays a very key role, okay, very important role for taking a decisions in liberal democracy. Economic power plays a very important role. This economic power plays a very important role for taking a decisions in liberal democracy. Liberal democracy means the country where some rights were officially recognized to the people, that is called as liberal democracy. Nation, whatever the nation which are having the huge amount of minerals and huge amount of resources, that type of nations are more economically powerful. Okay, natural resources, mineral resources and other resources, human resources, man-made resources. India, for example, India we have a resource, what? Man-made resource. Man resources we have more labor force. On the other hand, there are some countries they have mineral resources, we have man-made resources. Some countries have machineries, some countries have other natural resources. So according to the natural resources, which country have more natural resources than others, multiple natural resources, that country will develop more economically and more powerful. Okay, that is one point. America is a powerful. Why? For example, I will give the best example. America is not only powerful because of inventions and discovery. America is not only powerful due to the industries. America is powerful because of minerals also. If you go to America, we can find large quantity of iron deposits are located in America, and these iron deposits plays very important role in industries, and that's why America is well developed. So here they are saying the same thing. A nation which have the more resources, that nations will become more powerful countries. Economically, that nations will become powerful countries. Generally, it will happen. Now, major newspapers and TV channels which were under the control of some big houses. Okay, newspaper and TV channels were under the control of big houses, and these big houses, who are the big? What is meant by that? Big house, which are inhabited by a family which have a high social standing, that is called as big houses. So these big houses are taking full advantage of the media to promote their opinion, in order to improve, or in order to inculcate the opinion among the people, in order to promote their opinion among the people. The big houses are taking a support of media and news channels. Now, customer culture we have seen. What is meant by customer culture? Customer culture is mainly focusing upon sending more money, spending more money of customer goods to attain the capitalist economy. Okay, so by this culture, what is happening? This culture is focusing the customers to spend their goods, spend their money. So this culture is focusing the customers' money to spend on material goods. If they will spend more and more money on material goods, then they can able to attain the economy of capitalist economy, which are mainly followed by Western countries, European countries and American countries, which have the capitalist economy. So big houses are promoting the customer cultures in order to inculcate, or in order to promote their own business interest. This is also one point. So children, what we have discussed today, we have discussed economic power. Okay, in the next class we will discuss with the fourth point of powers and different kinds of power. We will meet you in the next class, children. Thank you very much, everybody.